Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, my dears, my loves. So nice to be with you today. One final time in the year 2022 before we approach the big ball drop. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Carol. Come on in and step into the space. We're going to do a clearing. Take a couple nice deep breaths for me. It's important to breathe. Breathe out. Take another nice deep breath for me. Let go. Breathe out. Any worry or icky energy, you're going to leave that behind. We don't need it. Good. Welcome to the space. Let's get cozy. I'm going to pray for us. Welcome, God's Spirit, guides, angels, ascended masters, loved ones, any members of our spirit team. Welcome to our practice and to our hearts today. We set aside this time with you so that we may clearly hear, feel, see, and know your messages. And we ask that you turn up the volume in our heart and in our intuition so that not only do we know and receive these messages, but that they land loud and clear, that we know exactly how to interpret our messages, that we know how to make them useful, and we know how to receive the guidance you're giving us. We thank you today and every day for our beautiful intuition and for the fact that we are not alone as we are all connected. We also ask that you help us intuitively connect with others, people that we would serve, people that we would support, people that we would care for, whether it be a loved one or a stranger on the bus, always able to know the right thing that is needed from us at any time for God's and your greatest good. Spirit, thank you so much for being a big part of our lives. Thank you so much for being a big part of our practice. And today we thank you for being a big part of our morning. And we say amen, and so it is. Beautiful. Hi, KBG. Welcome, welcome. All right, everybody. One last time in 2022, right? Because next time we see each other, it's going to be the new year. So let's make this practice count. Let's make it count. One more time. One more time. Oh, wrong notebook. Okay. Oh, no, it's the right one. I was like, where are my notes? They're not here. This is my writing notebook. Okay. So find a fresh piece in your notebook. Grab your pen. And we're going to start off today's practice with a gratitude list. Today's theme for our gratitude list is going to be about wins. Wins. So I left this one pretty open because I kind of want you to go wherever your heart naturally goes when you reflect about this last year. So wins could be blessing you received. Wins could be something that went in your favor or went your way. Wins could be something you earned, a result or a tangible item of some sort. Wins can be promotions or invitations. Wins could be investing in yourself. Wins could be anything that you know you came out ahead on. And so I thought it would be a great thing to take inventory of sort of a big idea about really what we're considering our assets that we received or that we were able to drop into in 2022. So I want you to think about this last year. I want you to think about everything good in your life. And I want you to think about your wins and go ahead and start your gratitude list with that. Okay? Here we go. Okay, so take just another few seconds here and round out the end of your gratitude list. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our 5 1-minute claircognizant hits. Sorry if I seem sleepy today. I am. But this should wake us up. So 5 1-minute claircognizant hits. I have 5 questions for us. Question number 1. You ready? Okay, question number 1. Spirit, in what ways am I impacting my family, friends, and community? It's a great time to take inventory about the impact we've made this year. And one great question to ask is, Spirit, in what ways am I impacting or have I impacted this year my family, my friends, and my community? So, Spirit, in what ways am I impacting or have I impacted my family, friends, and community? Okay, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Okay, take just another moment to finish up question number 1. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is, Spirit, how can I take care of myself to avoid burnout or frustration. Spirit, how can I take care of myself to avoid burnout or frustration? So at the end of 2022 and with the beginning of 2023, the last thing we want to do is cross the threshold and be tired before we begin. And so sometimes we have to really take a look at our energy and where we have allocated it, and whether those things are an energetic match or return for us, or whether they're real draining. So the question number 2 is, Spirit, how can I take care of myself to avoid burnout or frustration? And this could be something where you're talking about making a change in the year 2023. Either way, we want to start strong. So let's channel our message. Spirit, how can I take care of myself to avoid burnout or frustration? Here we go. Okay. Take just another minute and finish up question number 2. Okay, let's do question number 3. Question number 3 is, Spirit, how have I personally supported others this year? 3, how have I personally supported others this year? I want you to pick one or two people. And instead of looking at it like all of my family or all of my friends or all of my community, I want you to think about one or two people, whoever really comes to mind. And I want you to think of and brain dump all of the blessings of support that you've given them and how that support has changed their life. Question number 3, Spirit, how have I personally supported others this year? Pick one or two people and list out everything you know you blessed them with. Here we go. Spirit, how have I personally supported these others this year? Okay, go ahead and wrap that question up. Let's do another. We are on question number 4. And again, if you're just joining us, these are our 1-minute claircognizant hits. So we're channeling a message from Spirit that they are giving us as a result of asking this question of Spirit. So our number 4 question is, Spirit, what big blessing will I manifest this upcoming year? Number 4, Spirit, what big blessing will I manifest this upcoming year? Asking Spirit about one of the big blessings we will manifest this coming year. This should be fun. Here we go. Number 4. Okay. Let's do question number 5 now, so we can wrap up question number 4. Hope you guys were all able to get a big blessing from Spirit there. Okay, question number 5. Spirit, what future self quality can I embody today? Spirit, what future self quality can I embody today? Often when we think about the future, we tune into a version of us that we haven't achieved yet. And often we see that future self as embodying something we desire today. So what I'm asking you to ask Spirit is that for that future version of yourself that is the culmination of where you want to head and where you want to go and who you want to become. What quality of that future self can you embody today? So last question number 5, Spirit, what future self quality can I embody today? Here we go. Okay, go ahead and finish up question number 5. Question number 5. Wonderful. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is a meditation. And this will be sort of a clairvoyant, clairsentient meditation. We're definitely doing some visualization. But we're also going to be working with the energies as well. So what I'd like you to do, if you want to join me in this, is to just kind of lean back and find a comfy space. I'm going to have you close your eyes. We're going to jump into this, and then we'll come back and do our card and dedicate our day, and then our practice will be done. So let's enjoy this space here. Sit back, enjoy. Just going to open the space with a few moments of silence. Take a few big deep breaths for me. And today I'm going to take you somewhere else as well, but this one's going to be of your choosing. I want you to imagine that you're in just a beautiful, beautiful place. This place is special and just for you. Whatever comes to mind. For some people, it's a field of tulips. For others, it's the glittering snowy forest. For some, it's a beach, and others, some sort of meadow. I want you to go somewhere beautiful. It doesn't really matter where you go. Just somewhere that you can imagine feeling the beautiful surroundings around you. And for a moment, I just want you to take in your surroundings. Paint a picture in your imagination and with your intuition of this space that you chose. Perfect. And now I want you to imagine that there is an item that you can draw a line with. For some people, it may be chalk. For some people, it may be a bottle of glitter. For others, it might be a stick. I want you to imagine that in some way, a solution appears where you can draw a line in the sand in front of you. Draw a line in the ground in front of you. And then I want you to stand on one side of that line. And just then, Spirit informs you that this line represents the change of who you are, and on the other side, who you will become. And so this line in the sand could be the line of the threshold we're about to cross in the new year, but it also could be the end of next year. One line being the present moment, roughly interpreted as 2022, and the other side of the line and its distance beyond represents the year 2023. And I want you to stand at the edge of the line because we are at the end of this year, approaching the threshold for the new year. And I want you to imagine that from the distance, you see walking on the other side, but walking towards you in the middle of your line, you see a version of you that is your absolute best self. See this version of you walking closer and closer towards you. Notice what she's wearing or what he's wearing. Notice her or his hair, their body. Notice anything you can notice as they start to approach the very line that you stand in front of. They're taking their journey from the end of 2023, a year in the future, and they're coming to meet you at the end of your year. So they have with them the embodiment of your future self a year from now. But they approach the threshold that you're standing at the edge of. They approach the threshold, and just as they get to the line and stand in front of you, they stop and they smile. I want you to imagine that your future self is about to give you a message about the upcoming year and why they embody the power and the confidence and the beauty and the strength and the success that you see when you gaze upon them. I'm going to give you a message now in 3, 2, 1. The message that comes to mind should sit in your heart. It should ring true. Sometimes a message is not words, but a feeling. Sometimes messages is not a feeling, but it's a loving gaze that tells so much. So whatever your message was, take it to heart. And now I want you to imagine that in your hand you have either a baton or a torch of some kind. Could even be a candle. I want you to imagine that with this item in your hand, it represents the fire, the passion, and the energy that you've put into your life up until this moment. It is your burning flame. It is your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra where you feel alive and powerful. This sacred flame you will now pass as if to pass a torch or pass a baton to your future self. And as you do this, you realize that who you will embody will now be more her or him than it is how you have identified yourself in the past. You're moving forward now, and there's no need to look back. So pass the baton, pass the torch to your future self across the line, and know that your guiding force of passion and light and power now lies in the successful creation of your future self, pulling you forward into the new year. And anything behind you that you don't need anymore simply falls away. You are now working on embodying this future self. They will carry your heart and tell you where to go. Your intuition and spirit, along with your heart and your passion and your fire, will be found in the greatest good of everything you create in the future. Your future self walks with you as you create her. He walks with you as you create him. So take this journey with them. And when you're ready, step over the line and begin to make your few first steps. Take a deep breath, and when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Okay, how does that feel? Yesterday, we dropped the dead weight of anything holding us back, and we built a threshold that we could cross without the dead weight of the anchors on the beach. And then today, we pass the torch to our future self so that our guiding light is not the programming from the past, but the embodiment of the future self we want to become at our very best version. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Sometimes when I guide a meditation, I don't get super deep into it with my own visualization. So I can't wait to go back and do this on my own. I think this was really good. I really felt spirit come through there. Okay, so let's pull a card. What do you say? If you'd like to pull a card from one of your own decks, it's the time to grab your own oracle deck right now. Grab your own oracle deck, shuffle it up, get ready to give yourself a card. For today, I am using the Future Predictions Oracle deck. You can find this Future Predictions Oracle deck at my website if you want your own deck. It's a deck that I created. All right, let's get to our card today. Woo! Our card today is 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. Okay. So sometimes when we're setting goals for the future, a year can feel really big, right? A year can feel really big, but you know what feels just a little bit less? Is actually making plans for 6 months. What if what you desired wasn't a year away, but it was only a matter of months? It was only a matter of months. So I want everybody to go ahead and think about the 6-month time frame and think about what spirit is telling you about the 6-month time frame as opposed to the time frame of the whole year. We've been thinking about the whole year 2023. So now it is time to think about what spirit wants to tell you about the next 6 months specifically. So let's take a moment here and write down our thoughts about a 6-month time frame. Here we go. All right. So take this last moment here and finish up the impressions about 6 months. And I want to thank you so much for joining me in the practice today. I hope you have just the most amazing start to the new year. I cannot wait to see you in 2023. Honor this threshold as you cross it. Be blessed. Bring your gratitude with you. Know what you want to create. Be intentional. Manifest the things you desire this year. And it's never too late to follow a dream or a passion or advice from spirit. It's never too late. So I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to dedicate my day today to things being easy. Things being easy. Whether I get to work or not, it's going to be easy. I'm going to do easy things today. And I hope you all have an amazing day. I will see you in the new year on Monday. Bye-bye.